Hi everybody, just thought I'd shoot you a little update of what's going on and also show you how you can actually get a link to the book I wrote a few years ago for free. Oops, I dropped the book. So if you've not read this book, it's very, very clever on how to use marketing to get your contacts to join, whether it's a network marketing business or any business or any opportunity for finding customers. So if you're just watching this on a live, put hi in the comments. If you're watching later, put a replay. And I'm just going to show you what's going on currently, because it's getting even more exciting, this opportunity. It's just amazing. So just flick the screen round. This is my personal profile. So you're seeing this. It's not in the team group. So this is a book I wrote a few years ago. And you can actually read the whole thing for free on there. Just click that link and then you just flick through it. It's obviously easier on a PC, I guess, than on an iPhone or something. It's going to be a lot easier to read. But I thought this book might have went out of date, actually, because I wrote it, I can't remember, 4 or 5 years ago. And I thought, well, technology is going to move on. Things are going to change. But it hasn't really. The only thing it has changed is we don't use voicemail anymore. That's completely fell off the radar. But what we do use, or not even as much as that we used to use it, but there's a program called Get Response where you can put all your contacts in there and look after them. And now you get it with you can have it with a free webinar system if you want to go down that route. So that's there. Because one thing with Facebook is you don't own Facebook. They let you use it for free, but it's there, so they can take it away from you at any point. Where if you've got all your email addresses stored in some outside system, which is like what Get Response is, then that's safe and it's all there for the future. So that's what the idea behind all that was. Anyway, what I'm going to do is show you what's going on in the team, because some exciting things happening in a minute. Especially sort of when we joined just over a year ago, it was exciting, but it's been improved massively. So I'd just like to show you some things that's actually changed about it. First of all, is we're now going to have VIP customers. So if they place an order over £45, they can get 3 products, which is great for the customers. They get free delivery. But what we get, once we find 3 new VIP customers who orders over £45, we get 50 quid. So Sheila's just done that, and Lee's just done that. If you spot some people on this that you know, get back to them to join their team. So it's mega exciting. So this is an add-on. Now the exciting thing is, if you sponsor somebody who does that, they find 3 VIP customers, you then get 100 quid. Up to a maximum of 350 quid in the first 90 days. So that's extra on top of what it was. Now, we were excited the way the plan was before. It's even more exciting now, because you can build up this online customer base. And obviously, if you know our story, we've been in catalogue marketing for about 28 years or something. Catalogues will always work. You know, people love to flick through catalogues, but online works as well. Just look at the Next catalogue, how successful Next is. They do a catalogue and they do online. So you've got to marry the two together to actually work. So you can have a big catalogue customer base and you can have a big online customer base. And just finding 1 customer a day for a year, you've got 365 customers, and you'll get loads of orders that, especially for the little tricks we teach the team what to do. So we've had orders, just as an example of some orders coming in. There's a one there for £34 coming in of just 2 brand new products. I just want to mention about brand new products. The company spent £11 million a year in research and development and getting products which are better or brand new. So these are just 2 new products that's been added to the range, and that's an order for £34. We haven't just got one like hero product, we've got loads. It's really hard to focus on which ones are actually the best, although I would say the wellness products is fantastic, but that's just one of 1,500 products. If you're not using the wellness products, they're fantastic. If you're a lady and you have trouble going to the loo and you're not an Oriflame, just send me a message and I'll actually send you some samples and try them for a few days, and you'll find out how amazing these products are. And if you go into the loo on a regular basis, obviously the right nutritions and everything goes in and makes you healthy. So that's just one of the products as well. So there's another product there for £57. Just an unexpected order came in online. So that's how it's growing, and obviously growing a customer by customer. But today what I just want to flick through is show you some of the recognition from the last 3 weeks. And I'll just come through here and actually go to the bottom and work our way back up, because it's probably easy to do that. Where did it all start? So there's loads in here. So had Jean Kilpatrick went to the gold level, Jane Stannard went to the team manager level, Elaine and Terry White went to the bronze level, Lee went to elite consultant, Sheila and Colin went hit the level 3 retail, that's 6,000 bonus points, and you get free gifts. These are just extra things you get. So you start off by getting a free perfume, then you get £50 worth of perfume you pick yourself, then there's a hamper full of loads of products, and then there's a Virgin Experience, and it's a trip to one of the research and development centres. There's one in Dublin, and then it's a spa bake for 2. Now, these are just all extras on top of all the other things you actually get. Margaret Gray hit 6,000 points as well. Emma hit 3,000 points. Richard Seven hit 3,000 points. Dave and Isabel hit 3,000 points. Steve Mr. Taylor hit 3,000 points. Billy and Linda hit 3,000 points. Ken and Katrina hit 3,000 points. Louise hit 3,000 points. Gemma hit 1,000 points. Serena hit 1,000 points, just started recently. And that's the power of this amazing business. So it's absolutely rocking and rolling. Make sure if you recognize any of the names on here, you get back to them. If you've not got involved with our business or you haven't seen what's happening with it, it's amazing. It's fantastic to be owned by a company that spends so much money on developing things. And because they make their own products, the products are virtually never out of stock. If it happens, the tiny chances it does go out of stock, then you just get it the next week, so they produce some more. But it's right under the radar in the UK. It's not. It's been here for years. It was, well, not massive, but it was quite big in the 80s as a party plan company. But now as a catalogue and an online marketing company, it's a massive opportunity to build up a residual income. And if you don't understand what residual income is, it's like what pop stars get and famous authors. When they write a book, they're then get a residual income of it for the rest of their life. Unless they do what I do and give it away for free and couldn't care, because I'm more interested in building a team. So anyway, that's my little bit for the day. Update of what's going on. Share your comments in here. How's your day going? What's the weather like in your part of the country? Make sure you like this. Tag some people in the team to have a watch of it. Mega exciting times ahead. All I can see for the next 10, 15 years is massive growth. But if you've read my little book, it's all about being persistent with it and keeping at it, because not everybody joins it straight away. I'm not going to read the whole book to you, but it's a knockout effect of keeping in touch with people, because not everybody can see an opportunity straight away. There's some people that say yes, I can see it straight away. There's some people that say maybe, and maybe is a great sign because they're sitting on the fence just waiting to see what happens, watch what you're doing. So the bigger story you get, they're going to actually jump off that fence and join you. And you know what? Some of the people who are so against it and negative and thinks it's a load of rubbish, once you've got that story and you've proved it works, they'll even jump off the fence and join you. Because one thing's for sure, nobody wants to really be in the rat race, working. If you don't know what it is, it's called the 45-year plan. You leave school, you work for 45 years, and you retire on a tiny pension. There is better ways, and one of the best ways is building up a residual income. But what you've got to have is an absolute rock-solid company. It's not going to go away, which has got lots of money behind it. Our company has made over 100 million profit every year for the last 10 years. That's 100 million profit for the last 10 years. And if you compare that to something like, it's obviously the people are, it's lucky some of the people are going to get the jobs like Thomas Cook, etc. But high street jobs where there's a high street element and you're working in that is a dying industry, because the high street is disappearing. People do so much online shopping now, they don't want to go down the high street. They don't want to spend the petrol and the time to go something where they can click on a mouse or a button on the iPhone and get it delivered to the house. So online shopping's the future. We've got that covered in both ways with the catalogues, and also we've got it with the online. And if you don't understand the online, we'll teach you. We've got the best support system in the industry, and we're making it better all the time as we're fine-tuning it with different ideas. And also we're developing into the online party plan as well. Obviously, party plan was a bit like the high street. It completely died. Tupperware's gone, Pippa D's gone. All them names from the 80s were massive, have disappeared. But Oriflame actually managed to stay going all the time. You know, it didn't disappear. It just kept on twiddling along tiny in the background in the UK. But now it's coming full circle, because you've got the catalogue, you've got the online, and in America, online party planner is massive, through Facebook parties, Instagram parties, WhatsApp parties, Facebook messaging parties, lots of ways to be in contact with your customers. Anyway, enjoy your Wednesday afternoon. Make sure you give this a like if you watched it. If you haven't read my little book at the start, have a watch of that. It's at the top of my profile. Just go and have a look at there and have a little read of it. There's some great tips in there, but there's one little saying that's always worth, in whatever kind of retail business you are in, it's even better in network marketing business, is the more you learn, the more you earn. So the more you learn, the more you earn. So anyway, have a fantastic Wednesday afternoon, and I'll speak to you all soon.